Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Fire Red. Now, when we left off last time, we had finished off the gym here in Vermilion City. Lieutenant Surge is what we had finished, and today, well, we've got a bunch of more gyms that we are going to make our way through. Let's have a quick look at the team just to remind ourselves where we're at. We have Temp the Diglett. He probably won't be staying on the team for too much longer, but he was absolutely necessary for the Lieutenant Surge gym. We've got Karen the Paris, we've got Randy the Pikachu, Harvey the Machop, or not the Machop, the Mankey. We have Deanie the Kadabra, and Vern our Charmeleon. And we'll probably have a fair number of the team leveled up in this episode here. But we've got to make our way through the rock tunnel so we can get over to the Saffron, I believe is what it is. Well, Saffron's one of the many cities on our destination here. So we're just going to move past the many Diglets that are going to crop up in this cave, and we'll catch up at the next important plot point. Well, we're here in Lavender Town, and it's time for us to take on a rival battle. Now, this one should be decently okay for us. He's ditched his Raticate at this point, and he's leading with Pidgeotto, and we have an underleveled Pikachu here, but we should be okay. Pikachu's pretty quick. That's gonna do not nearly as much damage as I wanted it to, realistically. Let's see. I don't like the accuracy drop that we're getting out of that. So we're going to go ahead and switch. This is probably against my better judgment. We're going to switch over to Vern. We're going to see if we can't get a burn on this guy using Ember. And he's going to quick attack quite a bit here. No burn there, and he's going to send out his War Turtle. Yep, that's exactly what I figured he was going to do. However, that means that we can now pivot over to Karen, who is on equal footing in terms of levels. And that's not great, but I think Bullet Seed is a special attack. I might be wrong. It's going to hit multiple times and cause him a lot of trouble, though. So here goes the first hit. We'll just have to see how many of those we get. Hopefully we can get the full 5. Nope, just the 2. But that's well enough amount of those. And here's going to send out the Growlithe next. That's interesting. Interesting move from him there. I'm not used to playing against rivals that do a lot of switching here. So we're going to go ahead and switch in our own counter here to Temp and see how this goes. That Ember shouldn't do much to us, and we should be faster. Yeah, we've got the level tie, and we just have a better speed stat in general. That shouldn't kill, and as long as it doesn't burn us, we're going to be fine. It didn't. He's probably... No, he didn't withdraw. Interesting. So here comes our dig. That's going to take out the Growlithe. Nice work there. We officially have one of his 5 Pokemon down. And a lot of these Pokemon gaining experience with how many times we shifted things around there. Here comes the War Turtle again. We're going to switch back over to Karen, just because that's going to be a better answer to this War Turtle. And he switched out, so he's now missing those defense increases that he got. Bite's not great for us. It doesn't do super effective damage, though. So as long as we don't flinch twice in a row here, critical hit and a flinch. Okay, we're going to Leech Life here then, and see if we can't heal some of that damage back. It didn't do as much as I'd really like it to. But we get free health back on this with the Pidgeotto coming out there. It's not going to deal a lot of damage because it resists the bug-type move. But I'll take the couple of hit points we're going to get out of it as a free switch there. Let's bring out Randy again to deal with the rest of this Pidgeotto. And Gust, that's not wonderful, but it's not the worst thing he could have done. That's significantly worse, especially if it gets a crit like that. So, we're going to go back over to Vern here. And we're going to... let's Metal Claw, just because we can. I don't know that Ember was the best move to use for us. It may have been just because we have better special attack. And we're going to land this. That's going to cause us to switch into something else here in a minute anyway. And here comes that War Turtle for the millionth time, it seems. Let's get Karen out here again. Just because he's probably going to go for a Water Gun since we just had our Charmander out there. We'll resist that. That should be pretty good for us. And as long as we don't die to that bite, we should have used a better move there. We're going to heal because I really need to have... I don't have a Super Potion? I thought I did, but apparently I don't. We'll use this and heal up Karen. And then we're gonna... why are you opting for Water Gun again? That... bad move on your part. We're gonna use our other potion here, and then I need to pick up a bunch of Super Potions. Bite. That doesn't do the worst for us, and he got Effect Spore poisoned. That's hilarious. Alright, here comes our Bullet Seed. And that's gonna finish him off. Just needed the one singular hit there. Now I think he has a Gyarados, and he has an Execute. This Execute's gonna know Psychic, I'm sure. Wait, it is a Psychic type, so that means that Leech Life should be super effective against it. Oh yeah. Look at that healing we got off of that. That's fantastic. And because I'm a bug type, I'm going to resist that and just get more health off of it. Fabulous. There goes the Execute, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's the Gyarados coming up next. Just because we haven't seen it yet. Oh no, it's his Kadabra. Well, Leech Life's going to do great work here as well, because that Psychic type. And we get the stab bonus from it too, because we are a bug type. It's not the greatest power move, but they did buff Leech Life in this generation compared to what it was in the first generation, so I'll take it. Karen pulling her weight here in this fight here. Can't complain at all. And all things considered, we did very well. Alright, we are now in, I believe it's Viridian City for the Erica fight. And this should go fairly easy. We've got two really good counters to basically her entire team in the form of our Charmander as well as our Kadabra. So if something happens to the one, we can switch in the other, and things should go pretty smoothly. Got rid of the Victory Bell there. We've got a Tangela coming in here. We're pretty disgustingly over-leveled for this, actually, so Charmander should be able to sweep through that easily enough. I think it's her Venusaur, Ivysaur that's coming out next. So here comes Vileplume, actually, never mind. A couple of other trainers had some Ivysaurs, so I assumed that that may have been what we were looking for. And nice, we've got the burn coming in here on Vileplume as well. Stun Spore on us isn't the best thing, but I can deal with being paralyzed. She's going to take some chip damage to that. And of course she's getting a full heal which is going to take care of that burn, but the Ember is going to clean out the rest of that. So, really easy fight here against Erica, and I shouldn't have been really concerned about this at all, though Vern is going to take a backseat due to how high his level is compared to the other members of the team at this point in time. Okay, we have made our way through the Rocket Hideout. We're here to confront Giovanni and get the Sylph Scope. That'll really help us with a bunch of stuff moving forward. So we have Onyx coming out for the start here. Randy is a terrible option to counter that, so we're going to switch over to Karen, because Karen should make really quick work of this Onyx. I should have taught Giga Drain to Karen here, just to make sure that we can deal more damage. And every single hit of Bullet Seed is going to cause that rage to build. But as long as we hit him 3 times, he's going to go down, and it's not really going to matter. So I guess that's a fair trade that I'm willing to take. Now, does he send out his Rhyhorn next? Yes, he does. And we can make just as quick work with Bullet Seed here. So there's 2 hits. If we can get at least those 3, that'll be, well, I was hoping to get 3. But we should be okay. Scary Face, that should leave me paralyzed, I believe. Or no, it lowers my speed. Which isn't great, but it's not the end of the world. He's Tail Whipped me. And this Leech Life may not do him in, but it'll at least top off our health, I'm thinking. Not great. Scary Face, he's going to lower my speed again. And that cut wasn't very effective, but it dealt the last little bit of damage that we needed. Nice level up there from Karen to level 29. And then we have the Kangaskhan, which I can't remember if it's a ground type or not. Okay. Do we get any damage in here? We've got too many damage drops, so that's unfortunate. Karen did good work for us, though. Let's switch into Harvey. And let's get a Karate Chop in here. Oh, that does really good, and it critical hit. So we're just gonna finish things off with a Mega Punch. He hit me with one of them. We can return the favor. Really nice work to take out Giovanni down here. Now he's gonna have a much stronger team by the time we run into him next. But we'll take the Sylph Scope and move back over to Lavender Town. Alright, another rival battle here at Sylphco going on between ourselves and our rival. We've got a Pidgeot that is significantly higher level than we are. We've got the Static though, so that should help us in this fight against the Pidgeot. And our Thunderbolt should help a decent amount as well, but we're going to get quick attacked into Oblivion there, which isn't great, but we should be able to rally back. Now, sending out Harvey against a Pidgeot isn't the best thing that I can do because of the flying type. Hopefully it will be fully paralyzed, and it's not. But we're going to get through this fight fine enough, unless we get quick attacked there, which is not ideal either. But we'll just go ahead and send out Vern here to scratch the Pidgeot, and that didn't do it. I figured that that probably would have. Man, this Pidgeot hits like a truck. Okay, that finally takes out the Pidgeot there. Vern's up at a decent level there. Getting close to that evolution point, and we are going to switch off of Vern over to Karen. Karen's significantly lower level, but he's going to lead with a water move, which isn't going to do any meaningful damage to us. So we're going to go ahead and Giga Drain, And that should heal us all the way back up, really. Oh, that didn't do nearly as much as I was hoping that it would. Hopefully we don't get flinched here, and we didn't. So we're just going to trade back and forth. If we could get a crit, that would be awesome. Didn't look like we did. He's going to continue to bite because it has that flinch chance. We should be okay here. We're actually going to Super Potion. Just to be safe. Why is he going for Water Gun? That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. And of course you use Protect. That's unfortunate. We'll hit him with the Giga Drain on the next one, though. How are you getting the double Protect here? Okay, he surely can't hit it a third time. If we can get the Poison Powder to hit, though, that would be awesome. It looks like we did. So that's going to help us stall that out. Then let's get ourselves a Leech Life here. That bite's going to take us out, so that's unfortunate. Wow, I can't believe that he hit that twice. Okay, we're going to send out Temp, which isn't my smartest move. But if we can dig and get away from it, he's not going to be able to hit us with anything. And then hopefully he'll send in something that's going to take a nasty hit from our Doug trio here. And I know Temp's still on the team. It wasn't my first choice, but you can't always have what you're looking for. Okay. That's not great. But we should be able to continue to move through this. Thank you for avoiding that attack. Magnitude 8, what is that going to do for us? Probably not a whole lot. Yeah, he resists that. But we can send out Vern, because we can take advantage of the grass typing on this Execute. Don't Leech Seed me. That's unfortunate. It shouldn't drain too much health, though. Yeah, Leech Seed is really just kind of chip damage here. But that should do a really nice amount, and or I'm pretty sure the crit was needed to take out the Execute there. And who are we going to have come in next? The Alakazam. Not my favorite, but maybe we can get a burn on him. I know I went for the Aerial Ace. I should go for burn on this, or Ember. Yeah, you can't use Future Sight while you already have one active there. Okay, here we get the Ember. We're probably going to die to the Leech Seed damage. And then we're going to switch something in and it's going to take that Future Sight. But if I've got an Alakazam, we should be able to resist this as the Future Sight hits, which it doesn't really hit that hard, all things considered. Let's hit him with our Psychic, which is a stronger move. It's not very effective, but we still hit harder than he did. And he's now got his Growlithe, which are... it doesn't matter if our attack fell because we're not attacking with a standard attack here. The Psychic should do really nice damage to this guy. And or take him out completely. So, not bad. Not the cleanest rival fight ever, but we got through it well enough. And Dini really needs to take a backseat now up at level 40 to make sure that we get the rest of the team up on their level. Alright, here's the second of, I think, 3 Giovanni fights. This time in our Self-Co. And this is going to get real interesting real quick. First off, we're going to switch away to Dini so we can handle the Nidorino here. And here comes a Horn attack, which honestly shouldn't do that much to us. This Psychic's going to take it out real quick. And there is the Nidorino. That's the first of his 4 Pokemon now. And next up we have the Neato Queen, which again this Psychic should do fairly well against. We'll just need to see if we can finish it off with a second one. Tail Whip, that's never a fun thing to see come out here. But the Neato Queen's finished. And I'm guessing we're going to see the Kangaskhan again. Yep, there is the Kangaskhan. Now, I don't think that this is the play here, especially since we have a defense drop. So we're going to switch over to Harvey. Have him Brick Break this thing. Ooh, Rage. That's not super fun. So we're going to focus energy first before we go in and attack into him while they're raging. Oh, that was a crit. And let's see if this Brick Break is going to crit. It's not. That's going to build the... thought that was going to build their rage. But Brick Breaking again here. And that was a critical hit thanks to the focus energy. That gets us through the Kangaskhan. And next we're going to see the Rhyhorn again, I'm pretty sure. And we'll Brick Break here just because we have the focus energy up. And if he ends up taking us out, no, we're going to have a severe speed drop. But if he ends up taking out Harvey, we can just switch over to our the what am I thinking of? Karen. And that's exactly what we're going to do with this low, or with having Harvey down and out, and with Rhyhorn being as low as they are. If we cut, and if we can land this cut, that's going to be the end of the fight. So not very effective, but that's fine. It gets us through the fight, and Karen, despite being fairly low level, was able to finish that out quite nicely. Okay, we're going to finish things off with this Sabrina fight, which hopefully shouldn't go too bad. We don't have any real crazy answers to her team. We've got Leech Life on our Karen here, which should help a fair amount. It's not the strongest move in the cast, but we do have a same type attack bonus, as well as the fact that there is a super effective move in that. So that should help us. We should resist the Future Sight when it hits, and then we can continue to heal that back, with this Leech Life. However, this isn't particularly great. We're gonna try it, I guess, and see what happens. We're not gonna get nearly as much health back off of that as I think I would like to. Yeah, it's is it Bug Flying? Is that what it is? Okay, we're gonna tank that. We should be okay with it though. Yeah, it didn't do nearly as much damage as it could have. Let's go ahead and switch Vern in here. Now, a problem is I didn't get him healed up from going through this gym, and so our Flamethrower is out of PP. But we'll have to see if the Aerial Ace does any decent damage, and it actually does a lot. So that should be really no trouble for us. Hitting that Aerial Ace again isn't going to KO anymore, but we are going to chip away a considerable amount of the health there. And, I mean, if we're going to cause her to use her Hyper Potions on her Venomoth as opposed to her Alakazam, I'm not really going to complain about that. So, let's hit this Aerial Ace again. That's going to finally take out the Venomoth. And then we'll have to switch. Actually, I might just leave Vern in here until he goes down. That's a Calm Mind on the Mr. Mime, which isn't particularly great. But that Fly was not bad in terms of the damage that it got for us. And Vern does indeed go down, but the reason I wanted to let that happen is so I can get Karen in here and take advantage of a Leech Life to heal back up off of that, because that Psybeam did way more than I was expecting it to. Not great. Temp is way too low of a level for us to get anything beneficial out of that, so we're going to bring in our Alakazam, and we're going to hit this Psychic, which is resisted, but he's down low enough to the point where it still doesn't kill. That's fun. Again, we should be okay in a lot of these situations here. Mr. Mime, again, goes down there, and I think I've got to try... we're just going to be in a bit of a Psychic battle back and forth between the two of us, aren't we? Yeah, Psychics here and there. But this shouldn't be the end of the world. We can take one more from him, and his special defense just fell. So that means that our next Psychic is going to do even more than this last one did. So that's pretty good. He's going to Calm Mind, which is kind of scary. His special attack rose and his special defense rose. So he's now back at the same space that he was in before. And we're probably not going to... Oh, we just barely do live on that. And so our Psychic is going to win us the fight here, albeit a fairly slim margin of victory. So, not the worst thing that could have happened, but I will take it. And definitely could be some, or there's definitely some notes and room for improvement moving forward. So, we'll go ahead and claim the rewards here, and then we'll call things off for the day. There's not that much left for us to do here, and we need to find someone who can surf, so that's going to be a bit of a fun adventure for us. So thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure that you leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe for the daily variety content, and we'll see you next week, where we should finish out the main story quest, and then we'll see where the Elite Four battle takes place. So I hope you're looking forward to that. Thanks so much for your time, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.